what is the kinetic energy of matter
Chemistry.
in chemistry.
Okay.
So yeah. So here it is. We can see, actually here we can see they are trying to move. Here in this diagram, you can see that they are trying to move. They are vibrating. Solid particles regularly vibrate about fixed positions in a regular structure. But as we move down in liquids, here they have much more space to move around. Particles have some freedom and can move around each other, and they even collide. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then in gas, when gas comes around, you can see that these particles have much more space than solid or liquid. They can move freely. They can move freely and at random in all the space available, and they collide less often than in liquid. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. So let's try to answer a few questions here. Questions are, when a metal such as copper is heated, it expands. Explains what happens to the metal particles as the solid metal expands. Can you try to answer this question?
When a metal as such is heated, it doesn't evaporate, no?
No, it's metal.
Expands metal particles expands, like it gets a little bigger
Yeah,
because of the
the
heat.
volume increases.
The particles move far away from each other a little bit.
Because of heat, the particles vibrate much more, and because of that, they create space between them. And now, if you keep heating this copper, if you keep heating the copper metal, soon you will find after 500 or to 700 degrees Celsius, copper will start melting. It will get converted from solid to liquid. Yeah.
Yes.
Moving forward, use your research skills on the internet to find about the technique of X-rays. Okay, no, don't want to
What's
use our.
crystallography?
Huh?
What's crystallography?
Crystallography is a process to create crystals, to study crystals, and to do some analysis on them. It's just like geography. Geography, you study about Earth. You take analysis of Earth. That's how crystallography is. You study about crystals.
Okay.
X-ray crystallography basically means you use X-rays to study crystals. Okay, moving forward, changes of state. So let's see. First of all, let me find that. Yeah, this is what I was finding. The graph, most important graph. Okay,
Yeah.
here, first of all, this graph is temperature versus time.
Time.
Time minutes, anything. Like if you keep increasing, now in time, you'll have more. You can also write it as, energy, like kinetic energy here.
Okay.
Energy. Right?
Yeah.
So keep on increasing, as we keep on increasing our, you know,
Yes.
temperature, you'll see that in the start, you'll have all solids. Soon you'll have icy water, that is ice
I
and
also
liquid
asked
water,
a
solid and
question
liquid.
like, what is the state
Does,
of like wait,
Mhm.
yeah, one second. They asked
Hello.
like at this point over here in the middle, what is the state of the this thing?
Here,
Yeah, here that
which one in that?
yeah.
Yeah. State of,
The like what is this? Solid, liquid, or gas?
it's solid.
It's solid till here. What about till? Okay, what about here in the middle?
It's
Middle,
solid
middle.
and liquid both. You'll have
They said
solid
only
ice along
one.
with, huh?
Like they asked to write only one.
You can write, no, actually you must write solid and liquid. If they ask about, because
What if they give wrong?
here in this state, here state, you can see that it's a stale state, right?
Yeah,
This is saturated, right? This, look here, it's a flat line. It's a saturated state where
yeah.
you'll have both solids and liquid. Okay, and then as you move forward, you have this
What about
area
here? Like
where
in the middle, it is.
it's
It
all liquid.
can't be both at the same time.
Hmm.
It can't be both at the same time.
Of course, it can't be both at the same time, but here it has started here in this area particularly. You'll be able to see that it has started getting converted from solid to liquid, but it is yet can be called as solid until
Solid.
unless it is until unless all of it is converted into liquid, you cannot say that it's a liquid, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Here
Because they
you
give
can say
like
that
one
it's
word answer. You have to write either solid, liquid, or gas.
write solid, no issues. You can write here. Here, if they ask about here, you can write solid. If they ask about here, you can write liquid. Even here you will see it's liquid. Now here it is gas. Liquid water and water vapor. You'll have here, as it is written here, this area has liquid water and water vapor, like liquid and gas. Here this is the conversion point. It is getting converted from liquid to gas. But here it is all gas. Hmm?
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Got
Liquid
it.
crystals are used in TV screens.
Liquid.
Liquid crystals are used in TV screens.
Yeah. LEDs.
Oh,
How? That's a big process.
yeah, but
To
they won't
know,
be able to change
like,
the
if,
like
huh?
every time like you change the channel or something. How can they change that? Their like the way they look.
What liquid? No, no, if you if you want to just ask about the function of the liquid crystals, it's to project colors.
So
It's to project colors. The HD quality or the 4K quality nowadays, which we are able to see, that quality comes through liquid crystals in the television screens. Before our HD scenarios or 4K scenarios, we used to have big TVs, like literally broad and a large size. Those TVs used to have cathode ray tubes, like they had a big tube behind them, and that tube used to project colors.
yeah.
Hmm.
So in every like
After,
even in mobile screens and all it's used.
Yeah, we do have liquid crystals, of course.
Okay.
They are just frozen crystals of silica, I guess.
Mm. But what if
Hmm.
we bring it like close to heat? Will it like melt or explode?
No, no, no. It has high melting point. The melting point is high.
So it will explode.
No, no, no. It won't explode if you keep heating it above certain temperature. It will start breaking into pieces at first.
What if
The
it like
battery,
falls
the
on
battery itself will explode, of course. Rest of the things will melt down.
it? Okay. Um,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Moving forward. I don't want. Oh, what is happening? Where is my text? Yeah. Now moving forward. What do we have next? What do we have next? Okay, let's try to answer a few more questions.
Okay.
Write down as many users as you can for liquid crystals users. Of course.
Liquid crystals in a sense, crystal in liquid form.
No, no. Liquid crystals is like uh you know crystalled part of the liquid. Like any liquid can be converted into solid. That's what it means basically. Like for example, let me show you. It must they would have given some solids and liquids can be identified from the drastic points, reverse process of condensation, freezing, however, energy is given. No, it's not. Basically, it's like ice. Like ice is what liquid crystal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do gases expand more than solid for the same increase in temperature? Can you answer this?
Uh, why do gases expand more than solid for the same reason? Because gases are free, like they are not compressed in a certain position.
Okay, if you want to write this answer for this question in exam, we'll just say that the kinetic energy or the kinetic motion increases inside the gas particles, and they start moving even more randomly. Therefore, they expand even more than solids for the same temperature increase.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Ice on a car windscreen will disappear as soon as you drive along, even without the heater on. Explain why this happens.
Uh, because the ice will melt.
Okay, that is correct. Fine. When salt is placed on the ice melts. Why?
Salt is placed on ice melts. Is saying if
What
we
did you just
put
say?
salt on ice melt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Explain why.
Why it melts? Uh,
Why?
so like, I don't know.
That is because salt gets dissociated in the water. Like, what is salt? Salt is sodium and chloride, and when we mix sodium and chloride in water, it dissociates into sodium ion and chlorine ion, and this dissociation will force ice particles to get converted into liquid particles. It's like it's like you are pushing something in a solid particle, inside a solid particle. It will create space, right?
Uh,
It will create space. If you like, have you played with clay?
yes.
Okay, when you push your finger in the clay, it expands, right?
Yes.
Exactly, that's how this is. Like, you are pushing something inside, you are pushing sodium and chlorine atoms in water molecules, between water molecules. So they are creating space, and creating space means getting converted into liquid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Water at 100
So
degrees Celsius, that would be like boiling. It would have even evaporated.
what are you saying? Water at
100 degrees Celsius is the evaporating point for boiling now. So it would have evaporated by then. So how can it still be water?
it won't be water.
It would be gas.
It
And then if you put gas like in -5 degrees Celsius, it will become solid. It will become ice. Yeah.
if you put gas in.
And that gas which just evaporated from the water to gas,
uh
if you put that in -5 degrees Celsius room, it will become ice.
Of course, it will get converted directly to into ice. Basically, it is a fast process. It will get converted into liquid, and suddenly, and sorry, simultaneously, it will get converted. That liquid particle will convert it into solid particle, and
Yeah.
you'll have a fog.
Okay. Okay.
Diffusion. Particles. Brownian motion. We do know about Brownian motion. It's a random motion. That's it. That's it in the topic. Fine. Do study. Do study. Up until 2021, this was your textbook. Now your whole syllabus is for 2023 to 2025. You
Huh?
know,
What?
your syllabus, your the textbook which you use these days,
Yeah.
is the syllabus for the exam of 2023 to 2025.
Then why do we use it now?
Because in standard 10th you will have for your standard 10th board exam, you will be giving your exam in year 2023, right?
Yeah. No,
That's
2022.
why this year you will give the exam for the final exam for standard 9th will be given in 2022.
Two. Yeah.
Okay, and then your standard 10th board exam will be given on 2020 on year 2023, correct? That's
Yeah.
you have the same book for 9th and 10th, correct?
Yeah. They say that till now. For maths,
No,
I know
even I
we
know
use
that.
the book.
For chemistry, I know it because in the syllabus itself, it is written that your textbook is for 22 exam in 2023, 2024, and 2025. So any exams conducting in these 3 years will have syllabus from the new book. Up
Oh,
until 2022, all the exams will be taken on the basis of the book which I am currently showing you here. Yeah,
Maths class, we haven't got the maths textbook yet. Imagine.
I know it happens because they are still,
And
trying to
ma'am told
change
not
this
to
stuff.
refer to any other textbook also because she's using the fifth edition that hasn't come yet. They got only one copy from Singapore, and like they're like until it is exported, she's going to project screen only that. So I think I'll get
Hmm.
it by end of the year.
It does happen. It does happen. Books these days, books are not properly available. Okay, let's now study some about separation techniques. Okay,
Yeah,
objective experimental skills, investigations, experiment separation, qualitative analysis. We don't have separation techniques in this book, most probably. Okay. You have our notes which I developed.
yeah.
You do have, right? Which I had developed while teaching you.
Yeah. You'd given notes for this stage of matter. Not exactly notes, that
Few
sublimation,
points.
evaporation, melting, all that diagram.
Okay, yeah. Correct, correct, correct.
And biology homework
I
of,
had
I don't know, analysis of carbs, fats, and proteins.
that is something else.
You checked
That
it?
comes down for next for biology.
Yeah, but did you check it?
What?
The homework.
Yeah, I did, of course. You did send it on group.
Yes, I
You
did.
did. You did send it on group, right? Whatever you have sent it on group, I have checked that. Do you send that? But I can't recall. No, you did not.
See, I've sent it. You did check it.
You have you have not sent it. I cannot find it in the group.
I'll send you a screenshot of
Send me again, I'll see.
it. See, you didn't check it.
I don't know. I didn't have it because I might have left the group in between. I had to change my mobile number in the group.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why. Like if you see right now in the group, you won't find my mobile number which you had before.
Yeah, two of
Exactly.
one. Now only one is there.
Hmm. Okay, so that's why I might have not checked. That's why I might have not checked. Send me again. I'll see to it. Okay. Hmm. So now I'll have to find my notes for separation techniques. I had it. I had it here. Hmm. Yeah. On. Hmm. No, 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 it went somewhere. Can't find my notes for separation techniques. Okay, anyway, I'll just teach you directly. Separation. Why do we separate products? Because we want it in a different forms. In nature, generally, we have everything in a mixture. Correct.
Yes.
So to separate them, we use different kind of separating techniques.
Yes.
Can you name few of them right now?
Methods or ways, like hand picking and
Methods. Can you name few of them?
hand picking, sieving, and
Okay.
winnowing.
Okay, you just googled it.
No, I had it in notes.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, hand picking is one sort of separation technique.
Yeah, but that
Uh,
you can only do if the particles are big. Like if
yeah,
the
that even only do when the particles are big enough. Correct. But this method involves simply picking out unwanted substance from the whole lot. The separation substance may be an impurity that has to be thrown away. Like it could be like throwing out pebbles from your dal, correct? Dal
yeah,
seeds. That's the separation technique. Threshing. Do you know what threshing is?
threshing, yeah, that is also. It is
It
that machine kind of thing. You put the things in and then it comes out from the other end.
grain. Basically, it separates. This threshing technique is used in in plucking out seeds during agriculture. Plucking out seeds from the stalk of the plant during agriculture.
Like that rice
Yeah,
grain. No?
yeah, rice, dal, and jawar, etc. Okay,
Yeah,
and then comes winnowing. Winnowing, when the grains are collected from the process of threshing, it needs to be cleared out of those husks. Yeah, there are some husks inside. Yeah,
yeah.
normally the separation of the
Winnowing and
mixture is
sieving is same only now where they put it into a machine so it can get like purified and with like get rid of all the dirt from it.
sieving is different. You are asking about winnowing and sieving, right?
Yeah,
No, during winnowing we just blow. Winnowing is like you're just blowing air through it and letting all the like for example when we do it with our groundnut or chana, we do it with chana, right? We just take some chana in our hand, we rub it and we just blow some air, correct?
yeah.
Have you done that? Have you
Yes.
ever done that? Yeah, that's why that process is winnowing. But sieving, what sieving is like getting out the bigger bigger particles from the smaller particles. Like it's just like filtration. You use a filter like thing. You pour all the powder in it. The bigger particles in that powder will stay in the filter,
Like
and
the
rest
tea,
smaller particles will move down.
like the tea,
Hmm?
like when you pour the tea leaves and everything stays on the top.
Exactly. Stays above. Exactly. This technique is also used to to take out bugs from the atta. That the atta which you use at home, if it has been bugged, you just sieve it in a filter, in a particle filter where all the atta particles will come out of it, but the bugs will stay on the filter because they are bigger, right? They are larger in size.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Then comes evaporation. Can you recall about evaporation?
Yeah. Evaporation is states of matter.
Evaporation is state of matter. Array. Evaporation is a separating technique, dear. How do
Yeah,
we
yeah, like from
extract
liquid.
out?
So like if
Exactly.
two liquid have different heating point, the boiling point, and you want only one of them, so you boil it till the other one gets evaporated.
Exactly. In liquid or even in liquid solid, like for example, if say you have salt water, you can just boil it. All the water will get evaporated and the salt will be left in the beaker.
Mixture of pebbles and stones can be hand picking, no?
Of course, you can do hand picking with pebbles and stones. Also, you can do sieving with pebbles and stones. They do sieving process while getting out small grains of sand from the pebbles, from the mixture of pebbles. During at construction sites, you'll able to see
But if I
this
write
process.
hand picking, will it be wrong?
No, it won't be wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And moving forward,
See, both
distillation.
hand picking and sieving, no?
You can write both. Hmm? Done? Okay. Moving forward, can you recall about distillation?
Yeah. It is used to like in the
Distillation.
liquid. It separates particles of the liquid.
Hmm. Yeah, like distillation. The same thing. It actually uses the process of evaporation. Yeah. But right now you can collect both the liquid and the
Yeah,
solid
and you
particle.
pour it, and then until one gets heated off, the second one comes as a pure substance of whatever it is.
Exactly. Filtration is another technique,
And
very
that
simple technique,
yeah, good.
a very simple technique. Or
Like this,
sedimentation. Huh?
nothing.
Okay. Can you recall about sedimentation?
Sedimentation.
Hmm?
No,
Do you even know what sedimentation is?
no.
No. Basically, sedimentation is a process where things get settled down inside the water, inside the
Oh,
liquid
that
molecule, in the liquid.
sedimentation I know.
Exactly.
Or
So you can just, huh?
nothing. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, video has paused.
Paused. Yeah, I think my